So, I've just showered, I'm prepared. It's time we fucking oil up Dana White. You know, he did put out a video yesterday when he announced Weili Zhang versus Yan. He said that, and I have two or more fights coming tomorrow. He didn't fucking announce them. We got blue balled by Dana White. Luckily, I didn't fall for the bald man's lies this time. I didn't wait around waiting for his fight announcements or anything like that. You know, I've seen past it. You know, this he loves to blue ball the whole MMA community. I don't know. I think Dana White gets off to it. I think it's some sick, twisted part of Dana White. He's like, let's fuck with the MMA fan base. Let's fuck with the UFC fan base today. Like you seen his little cheeky giggle and smile he did when he announced Yan versus Yang. Like it's a good fight. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with the whole narrative that UFC 300's doomed and everything. Weili Zhang is one of the most entertaining female fighters. It should be a good fight. I feel like it is going to be a squash match. I do think Weili Zhang is going to absolutely destroy Yan. Like I don't think it's going to be close at all. Like, I really do think it's just going to be a squash match. But hey, Weili Zhang, she fucking dominates people like she's a male fighter. So I'm not going to complain. She's probably going to go out there and absolutely brutalize Yan on the ground. Sort of similar to how Carla Esparza did her, except I think it's going to be a lot more brutal because Weili Zhang is such an explosive athlete. But still, Dana White, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you doing this to everyone? Why are you blue balling the community? I seen that MMA Guru was like live for like fucking God knows how many hours. He was like live for about 3 hours or something. Let's get some lighting on here. Let's not do that actually. It's alright. I don't have my curtains or anything open. I'm suffering from a bit of a migraine, unrelated to Dana White not announcing any fights, but still, I think it's time. You know, everyone keeps threatening to oil Dana White up, and he says, "Stop fucking telling people to oil me up. You know, leave me alone." It's time we oil him up. We gotta oil up Dana White. It's time. We gotta fucking do it. He's blue balled the community enough. He keeps blue balling us. He's gonna hold out to an announcement. It's gonna come tomorrow. Watch it come tomorrow. I got another badass fight for UFC 300. I got it done. I got Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad too. Like that's what it's gonna be. He's gonna hype it up, and then it's gonna be Bilal Muhammad versus Leon Edwards. We're all gonna cry. We're all gonna be sad, and then we're all gonna watch the fights anyway. Well, let's be honest. I don't get why he has to do it this way. Like, why is he blue balling us in this sort of way? But hey, Dana White does what Dana White wants. You know, he is the fucking president of the UFC, but like, why does he take forever to like announce these fights? Like he'll say, "Yeah, I got these fights. I'm going to announce," like, and then he just doesn't do it. Like, I don't know. Dana White really loves to like fuck with the MMA community, though. I do respect it in some aspects, but then other aspects, it's like, oh, can you fuck off, man? Just like go announce the fights. If they're not going to be big fights, don't pretend you're going to do some big announcement for them. I bet Cody Garbrandt versus Figueiredo was one of the fights. He's like, oh fuck, well I'm not gonna make a video for a fight that's already been announced. Like, I don't know. This is just a fucking joke. But honestly, what I think the fight will be, it's gonna be Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, Jamal Hill versus Alex Pereira. That's gonna happen in UFC 301 because I'm hearing UFC 301 will be in Brazil. So I'm hearing that it's probably very unlikely. Maybe they just put Alex Pereira on the card anyway. But I have heard that. Jesus Christ, sorry, I didn't mean to show my fucking hairy ass armpits. Oh, that was very, very unprofessional. I apologize for that. Like, I don't know, it's just a bit weird. It's a bit of a weird one, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. I know that UFC 301 is going to be in Brazil, and you know they want Alex Pereira to main event that card. Maybe they just put Pantoja on there against some fucking guy, someone he can rematch. Since it's looking like every single championship fight in the UFC flyweight division is going to be a rematch for like the next 2 years. Because Amir Albazi is out of his fight with Brandon Moreno. Now it's Royval. So if Royval beats him, it's probably Royval versus Cape, maybe, or Royval versus Nikolai too if he beats Cape. Like, I don't know. It's just going to be rematches. Like, if Cape gets a title shot against Pantoja, it's a rematch. If Moreno beats... if Moreno goes in there, beats Royval, he's probably going to get another title shot. That's a rematch. I doubt Royval would get a title shot if he does beat Moreno, but if he does go in there and beat Moreno, that's a fucking trilogy with Pantoja. Like Pantoja just can't fight fresh matchups. Like it's just gonna be the same fucking four people Pantoja's gonna be fighting. I mean, it speaks to how good Pantoja is because he has just beat all of these guys, even beat Kai Kara France. So if Kai Kara France manages to find his way into a title shot, he's also beat him. But like fucking hell, man, like I'm sick of rematches. I'm really sick of rematches. Like, is anyone else? I want to see fresh matchups in the flyweight division. Let's stop putting fucking Maman Makayev and Tatsuro Taira in these like outside the rankings guys. I know Makayev did beat Tim Elliott his last fight, but let's like, get some fresh matchups in there, please. Like, why are we not doing this? Why are we not prioritizing, first time matchups? Like, can we fuck off with rematch after rematch? Like, we wasted Figueiredo's career for like 3 years. It was just him. It was just Figgy versus fucking Brendan Moreno. His career was just Brendan Moreno. His whole flyweight resume was just Moreno. Like, that's fucking insane. And then we see him against someone else and it's cool. Like, it's just rematch after rematch. Like, Moreno hasn't had a fresh matchup since 2020. Like, I mean, his last fresh matchup would have been Royval, and now he's rematching Royval. So it's like, let me see. When did he? I looked up Brendan Norebo. That is not Brendan Moreno. Whoopsie daisy. Brendan Moreno. Like, it would have been 2020, I believe. I think it was. It would have been November card. It was the same card as Figueiredo versus Perez, I believe. Yeah, it's UFC 255. Yeah, Figueiredo versus Perez. Yeah, he beat Royval. Like, it's just been rematches after rematches for this fucking guy. Like, he's not allowed to fight anyone new. Like, Albazi pulls out, and now it's another rematch, but is what it is, man. Should be a fun fight. Brennan Moreno still got a fight at the very least, but so many rematches in this flyweight division. It's getting beyond a joke. But regardless, Dana White needs to be oiled up. We need to stop fucking doing all these rematches in flyweight. And yeah, I don't know why Dana White keeps blue balling the community. He's got some weird thing where he loves to just piss everyone off. Like, I don't. I feel like Dana White's trying to send the MMA guru into like an early grave or something. Because I think this is really hurting the MMA guru's mental health. Mental health. He's staying up for like 4 hours extra every night just to try and wait up for some fight announcements, and they never come. They just never fucking come. Like, I feel bad. He's really hurting a lot of these guys' mental health. Like, it's fucking crazy to me. Like, it generally is. It's fucking bonkers, but it is what it is. I just thought I'd make a little video on this because there's not really much to talk about right now, man. Like, obviously I'll be doing my live stream for the UFC Fight Night this weekend, but like, there's really not much going on. Like, it's a shame to say there's just really not at all anything going on. But hopefully once we get into the swing of fights and everything, we'll be getting some big announcements. Maybe some more drama will come out, and there'll be plenty of talking points. But I'll figure out some stuff to make on some videos on tomorrow for sure. But Dana White, what the fuck, man? Like, first it was, I'm going to announce some fights. Doesn't do it. He ends up no matchmaking meeting. Then the next fucking day, it's here's Weili Zhang versus Zhang. Like, he knew that would piss people off. And then, don't worry, I got 2 or more badass fights to announce tomorrow. Doesn't announce them, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll announce some fucking crazy fights tomorrow and nobody will remember this, and then Dana White doesn't need to get oiled up, gagged with a ball gag, and sent to the North Sentinel Island, which is my policy. If Dana White pulls this shit again, he's getting fucking sent to the North Sentinel Island because it's getting beyond a joke. I've made the threat before, Dana White. You better be careful, Don't be playing with all our MMA fans' emotions or you're going to the North Sentinel Island, I'm afraid, my friend. But, yeah, anyway, I'm just talking a load of fucking shit right now. I'm bored as fuck. Maybe I'll go live soon. I feel like going live. Maybe tomorrow or something, before the fights. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you give this video a like, because it just makes me feel real good inside if you leave a like. But if not, it's all good. It's all about your opinion. If you didn't like the video, you don't have to like the video, but it would make me feel very nice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Put on a notification. And give me your thoughts on Dana White. Should Dana White be oiled up or should he not? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.